Welcome to our new Parent Information series. This is part 1, developed and presented by the Speech Pathology team at PL Language Development School. My name is Louise Wilson. I am a member of the Speech Pathology team and I'll be sharing this information with you today. This is the first information video in a series designed for PL Language Development School parents and carers. This 10-minute video will provide information to assist with upcoming individual language plan meetings that will be held towards the end of Term 1. We are going to start by watching a short video developed by an organisation called RADLD, Raising Awareness of Developmental Language Disorder. This is a great site with lots of information about what a language disorder is and strategies to support. You may find it useful to share with family and friends to help them understand your child and be aware of how to support your child every day. Either type DLD123 into YouTube and click on the first video listed, or enter the link on your screen into your web browser. Pause this information video here and then you can enjoy the DLD video. Come back to this information video once you have finished. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, you can Google RADLD and more of these videos will appear. On your screen, you can see the cover page for an individual language plan, or ILP. While your child is attending our school, they will be working through an individual language plan. This is a document that contains language goals in the 6 areas of language, and these goals are specific to your child. This document is a planning, teaching, and reporting tool. It comes home to you twice a year graded and sits alongside your child's curriculum report. You may like to think of it as a language report. Shortly, you will be invited to book in for phone meetings to discuss your child's ILP. This is an important opportunity to talk with your child's classroom teacher to discuss the language goals your child is focusing on and ways you can help at home. So, to help you to begin to understand your child's individual language plan, we are going to briefly look at the 6 areas of language. Some of this information may feel overwhelming, but remember, we will talk about these again during the ILP meeting and in future online webinars. Our oral language is made up of 6 different areas: comprehension, semantics, grammar, pragmatics, oral text, and phonological awareness. Comprehension relates to the ability to understand the meaning of what is spoken and written. The most common goals found on ILPs will be related to following instructions and answering questions. Semantics can be thought of as our vocabulary. We need to organise, link, and file words we know in a logical way. We like to use a filing cabinet analogy. You are continually adding files or words to your cabinet. Now, the better organised your filing cabinet, the quicker you will be able to find the right word that you need. If your vocabulary or filing cabinet is disorganised, it is going to take you longer to find a word, so there will be lots of pausing, umming, and ahhing. You may have that real tip of the tongue feeling that can be very frustrating, or you may select another word that was close by in your filing cabinet, perhaps calling a cat a tiger. Some of your child's goals will be not only around learning new words, but what categories or files they go into. Oral text, or narrative, is an umbrella term that relates to the telling and retelling of a series of events. It is an everyday skill that encompasses procedures, telling or retelling how you do something, explanations, recounts, what you did, stories, reports, and news telling. Grammar refers to the way we organise words into sentences and word parts. It includes knowing and correctly using pronouns such as I, me, he, she, helper words, for example, he is swimming or we are going now, different tenses for action words, so that's present tense, so for example, we are eating, past tense, the horse jumped over the fence, or future tense, she will go to school. It also includes things like plurals, so that's regular plurals such as cats or dogs, or irregular plurals such as mice. Pragmatics is the appropriate use of communication skills within a social context. It includes the awareness of verbal and non-verbal conversation rules, for example, turn-taking, eye contact, appropriate volume and tone of voice, understanding of and appropriate displays of emotion, so that includes facial expressions and body language, appropriate personal space, and problem solving. And did you know that 60 to 90% of communication is non-verbal? Phonological awareness, or PA, refers to the knowledge of the sound structure of language. PA is vital for learning to read and write. These skills include identifying and producing rhyming words, syllables, identifying sounds in words, blending sounds to make words, and breaking words into sounds. Blending sounds to make words is an important skill for reading. You sound out the word and push or blend the sounds together to hear the word. Breaking words into sounds is an important skill for spelling. To spell the word shirt, you need to break it into sounds. Sh, t. That was a very brief introduction to the 6 areas of language. We look forward to sharing more in-depth information, including apps and tips to help at home, in our next webinar. Remember to book in for your ILP meeting. More information will be coming out regarding this soon. At your ILP meeting, we will also discuss the need for any additional speech pathology services if your child also has difficulties with their speech sounds. What is the difference between speech and language? Speech includes things like a stutter, a lisp, dyspraxia, or difficulties saying sounds, such as saying tat for cat. Language includes things such as following instructions, vocabulary, answering questions, and social skills. Your child attends PLDS because they have difficulties with language. If they also have difficulties with their speech sounds, for example, they have difficulty pronouncing words, they might say wed instead of red. If they have a stutter or perhaps a lisp, this will be discussed at your child's ILP meeting. Remember that the speech pathology team do not provide any one-on-one therapy. So if your child requires speech pathology intervention for their speech, it may be recommended at your ILP meeting that you access additional external speech pathology services through community health or privately. Thank you for viewing New Parents Series 1. We hope you found the information useful. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions regarding the content of this video, please see your child's classroom teacher or a member of the speech pathology team at Peel Language Development School.